And they color the water.
Yo, that kind of looks like a big pot.
That's so pretty.
That shit look like a big pot.
That's what I'm saying.
What is happening, fellow brethren, fellow gamers? We have come here to unite to talk about the genre that is currently just in rule over the whole gaming industry right now. Of course, we're talking about battle royales. So battle royales is basically like a game mode where you would put people on a big map, about 100 people usually, or just over like 6v6, I guess, and it would be mainly a free for all. You can pair up with a squad of like 1, 2, 3, 4, depending on which game you're playing and whatever, and you could just drop into a map and everyone just loot on the ground with RNG, heals, weapons, all that stuff, and the goal is to be the last one standing. Pretty simple concept. It was inspired off of some like Japanese book or something, but I'm too lazy to actually find out what that was again. But yeah, it dropped. I think the first game that tried this out and blew up was, I'm pretty sure, like that blew up really hard, was PUBG. I know H1Z1 and all them stuff was there before as well, or like what else? There was like some other crazy ones, but they're a long time ago. The first one, my last memory that came out was like that came out and took the world by storm was PUBG. And I'm pretty sure like sooner or later actually they dropped PUBG Mobile, which actually runs really well and is kind of fun. Like totally download it and try it out. It's pretty nice. And then after that, right, PUBG, it was pretty awesome. You know, it was like really realistic, but in reality the performance was ass. A lot of the gunplay, like, it was so hyper realistic that like it supported campers. It wasn't really fun to like play. You couldn't play aggressive and have fun because everything was just like one hit, and it kind of just felt like trying to be realistic, but to the point where it's not like gamey anymore. It's just like, well, now this is just hardcore. This is just annoying. Like it feels like playing totally accurate Battlegrounds, but like instead they actually try hard and make it serious. Like, oh yeah, you drop off of anything, you take fall damage. It's like, okay, buddy. So you know, people got tired of it, and people were just praying. But like, the only reason why it got popular and stayed popular for that same amount of time that it was popular was because it was really the best one in its class. And then a renaissance came in the form of Fortnite. Everyone already knows the story. Fortnite came through, polished game, polished mechanics, solved one of the major issues of battle royales of like, if you have no cover in your car into the open, you're screwed. But no, you're not anymore. You can build, but then it'll flip on its head. People started to use it for aggression, and now we have sweaty kids that just don't know when to stop and just like need to go outside and breathe air. But you know, that's how that happened. I don't want to go any really too much more into Fortnite. I guess one thing I'll mention before I go to another topic is that Fortnite's still relevant. Fortnite's very much relevant. It never became not relevant. And, you know, it's just like a monolith now, and it's a game here to stay, and I still play every now and then. I have it installed on my devices. I bought so many skins on that game I could probably buy a house. But, yeah, that was nice. But there was a game that challenged Fortnite's supremacy, and that game was called Apex Legends. Now, in my opinion, from now on, Apex Legends is, in my opinion, the most polished, the most fun, and the battle royale that cuts in most of the BS out of battle royales, but still keeps like the fun of like, and like the fear of like playing battle royale. Like, oh, like still 100 people, like you still have to take out a lot of people or like maybe you don't take out much people, maybe you just hide. Even though that's not how you're supposed to play Apex. But Apex is like battle royale for people who've played battle royales for a while. It had like revolutionary mechanics that every other game copied, and even Fortnite copied. They had if your teammates died, you can pick up their banners, and like you can respawn your team. A lot of people forget that they were the originators. What else? They made it so basically there was no OP, like there was no like one singular weapon that was OP, and all the OP weapons can never be picked up off the ground. All the OP weapons can only be picked up from care packages, and they couldn't be captured by like Lifelines care package or whatever. What else? Time to kill was really high, so it actually required skill to get kills, unless you're using like a Peacekeeper or something, I don't know. most of the skill really just kind of came from you actually having the ability to aim well and all that stuff. And to double down on that, you don't like, it's not really just all about the gunplay. I mean, no, gunplay is like great, but like the abilities are very nice. You know, Lifeline can heal. She got her healing drone. And if you want to get more advanced, you got Horizon's hover ability, like her hover thingy. I forgot what it's called. Like, you can go up into the air and you can like use it as great mobility. You can use it as an offensive item. You can use it as an evasive item. You got a lot of legends of like really fun personalities. And they also invented the idea, the like kind of thing where like every battle royale now has where you can mark stuff. They literally were the ones that they literally originated it. And like everyone else copied it, but everyone forgets that they were the originators. Apex did it well. They were the first ones and they did it the best, I think. Like, Fortnite implemented it. It's nice, I guess, on Fortnite, but like, I don't know, it just feels better on Apex, even though it's literally just like you click and you're like, oh, something is here. So like, it's like those little things, those little stuff that could turn someone off after a while if you keep on repeating it over and over and over. It's really like, it just really cuts all that stuff out. And also it lets you play Phil without having to turn on your mic a single time. You can literally play a whole game, give your team sufficient enough comms to actually like win a game. And for most battle royales that have a marking system, you can basically do the same. It's very much easy to win now without having these comms, which I think is amazing, because I really don't want to talk when I'm like doing like a fill match on battle royale. And because the only reason why I would fill on Apex is because it's 10 times better. It's like one of the only battle royales where like you can actually play with a full squad on fill and actually enjoy yourself. Every other battle royale has a problem of they only design it for solos, so they basically make it so it's like, okay, we designed this for solos. What happens when the squad pulls up? It's like there's gonna be one guy with like missing loot, everyone else is gonna have mediocre loot, and then it's gonna be another squad with like pretty solid loot, and they're just gonna destroy you. And like you get steamrolled after like their first teammate goes down. So it's like not fun in most battle royales. But in Apex, since the time to kill is so high, you have a lot of maneuverability. You have a lot of time to regroup. You have a lot of time to make movements. You have time to like actually outplay your enemy, which I love. It's insane. I just love it. It's so good. It's so well polished. But you know what? I'm using up too much time for Apex. We need to move on. So let's move on. The next game to come from all of this, I'm pretty sure, is Warzone. I think, was it Warzone? Yeah, we'll go with Warzone anyway. That's one of the big bangs. And it quite literally was a big bang, because it's not necessarily that it was a unique game. It really wasn't. It was another battle royale. Kind of looked like another PUBG, but the difference between PUBG and COD Warzone is that Warzone is a product of all the other battle royales before. It's taking the knowledge of all the battle royales before and it's putting the Call of Duty magic on it, which definitely got a lot of people hooked for like at least the 2020 of summer. It's insane. I missed the hype train. I completely missed the hype train, and I will admit it. I was playing Modern Warfare multiplayer. I never thought much about Warzone. I didn't like it that much, but then later on I got really into it, so I caught like the end of the hype, but then people just like stopped playing it. I mean, people still play it, all like Tim the Tapman, all of them still play it, but damn, dude, like Warzone is so fun. I actually used to play Warzone daily until I started to play Apex now, but like Warzone, you can play that thing forever, man. It's so well optimized. Everything feels good. The Modern Warfare engine feels silky, buttery smooth. Like all the movement tech, like slide canceling, was really fun and like really well, and like just like really fun to do and all that stuff. Although like weapons felt good, the sound was great. Although sometimes the sound would literally just like be really dumb and not tell you when someone's footsteps are nearby or something. It would sound really weird. But I think the reason why Warzone is still one of those big battle royales, and they always have the advertisements. I think they're still in relevance, but I think the reason why they fell off now and a lot of people got off for Warzone is because it's really because of Activision, to be fair. OP DLC weapons that kill you in like 2 seconds, or it moves actually the time to kill practice, because like before like in the early seasons, none of the weapons did that much damage. Like you had to actually track for a while to actually get a kill, right? And like since it's even shaking a lot, gunfights actually felt like gunfights, and it felt like mad realistic. It felt like you're like, oh, okay, I have to actually try hard, right? I mean, it's still fun to try hard in Warzone, but it's like you use a different mentality now. Like back in Verdansk, right? Back in old Verdansk, not Verdansk 84. In old Verdansk, it was like when it was early into the game, everyone was new, so like no one was really that good, right? The skill ceiling wasn't that high, right? People didn't figure out the OP weapons, so everyone was really like, it felt awesome to play Warzone because it was like you're playing mad tactical, like you're checking your corners, marking places, moving. You get posted, it's fun. Like Warzone's one of those games that's fun to sweat in, like hyper. It's fun to like immerse yourself or like role play as like an actual server. And like the thing that makes it even better, that like I don't think a lot of people give Activision enough credit for, is in the voice chat settings you can turn on stealth comms and like make your voice chat like sound like literal like SAS stealth comms. And oh my god, it's so like immersive. It's so good. It's so good. I mean, I guess now with all these tracer packs and all that stuff kind of ruins it, but if I could get like one match, like from now, if I can get like one match where there's no tracer packs, all weapons are realistic, no camos, like all of them are like hyper realistic and all that stuff, everyone's grounded, right? Time to kill is like actually takes time to kill, right? Like, and everyone had stealth comms on their voice chat, I'm guaranteed you everyone will love it, because it feels like you're going hardcore, like you're going hard in the paint, bro. Like you're just like, oh yeah, I'm getting all sweaty. I'm like I'm in the battlefield now, right? I heard, like, actually speaking of Battlefield, I heard they tried to make a battle royale, but it like died on impact. Like it dropped and no one even freaking cared. Literally no one cared at all. Like literally nobody cared. A zero monicum. No one. It was kind of sad to be fair. But you know, we don't need to talk about Battlefield. They've definitely fallen from grace. We can say that they definitely fallen from grace. But moving on, those are like, in my opinion, those are like the let's say it's like the three big ones. I don't know if I'm missing any. I don't think I am. But for me, those are the big threes, right? So Fortnite, Apex, and Warzone. One thing I'll say about all of them is that they're all refined right now, but a lot of people that left their games don't want to come back because, like, you know, it's Monday and they played it already, it feels the same. But I urge people who didn't play these games in a while to try it out. Like, if it's been like a few months since you played the game, you know, and like you've ported it for a while, give it a quick shot. You'll actually be surprised of how most of these games are like really fun and like actually like it's refreshing. Like, you know, I mean, I'm not sure about Warzone. I think Warzone's in shambles and you kind of want to steer clear of like the community, because some people staring at the community aren't very happy at like Activision for like taking Toys for Bob and then making them work on Warzone. But I mean, Warzone is still fun. I mean, like, Warzone is still really fun. I still play it. Still a really fun game. They added new weapons. The map is new now. There aren't as many camping spots. There aren't as many dark spots. The rose skin is still a problem, and dark skins are still a problem. But you know, like, there's new weapons. You could, it's like a new map, dude. You could try it out, dude. I mean, Fortnite. They have all these vehicles, these cool new stuff for the vehicles, all these cool weapons, like the upgrading system this season. The bows, all that. Oh my goodness, you need to try out Fortnite again, man. It's so fun. They have so much creative stuff for like people to actually experiment with, that it's kind of feeling like we're actually getting the Fortnite that everyone wanted back then, with like just all the wacky stuff, of like the freaking flip knock pistol, and they had the grapplers, and they had the jetpacks, the heavy shotguns, all the wacky stuff, dude. Like the OG Fortnite, it's starting to feel like that now, but like a bit more refined, more balanced, right? And also they got all the TikTok emotes if you really care that much. And like Apex, dude, all I'm saying is it doesn't seem like Apex is gonna do much, but Apex is gonna pop off this summer. I think I feel like it's about to pop off this summer. I think some people are actually realizing how goated Apex actually is. Apex is so, oh my god, like, if you're like me that played the game when it first came out like hell, right? And then season 1 dropped and they had nothing, and you just left the game for like multiple seasons because like they had the like first season bombed, and you came back now, dude. Oh, you're gonna be so satisfied, dude. They refined everything. They added Evo shields, which is like an even better way for people like me who play battle royales and don't want all the BS and stuff. You can literally start from 0 shield, shoot someone, like it shoot people enough to get yourself to like a red Evo, which is like actually more than a gold shield. Oh my god, that's so good. It's so good. It's like the perfect battle royale for people who love to play aggressive. It's the perfect battle royale, and it's so well optimized. And also, you don't have to play aggressive. You can be a person that just likes to play support. It also rewards you for playing support. It's so well done. The new legends, they're so good. They're so nice. Next season, they're about to add a new legend that's very unique. You know, like they're adding a new game mode for 3v3. So like people that don't want to play battle royale, like they don't need to play the actual regular Apex. They can just come to Apex for 3v3. Like it's so good right now, man. Like really, like. A lot of people need to hop on. I know a lot of people who actually have been playing Apex since season 1 to all the way now to season 8 have hopped off now because they're like, oh yeah, it's like boring now. It's mundane. I've played it already. You know, you don't have to play it, but like, I don't know, man. Next season's shaping up to be pretty nice, so maybe you should give the game another reinstall and see what it is next season, right? But anyways. Getting off all those 3, but I'm gonna stop gushing about them, right? I guess the big question here is, and the big elephant in the room is, will battle royales stay? Now, this is a very interesting question, because battle royales are like, they feel really gimmicky right now, right? I think the biggest problem to note is how you can easily make battle royales frustrating by making it so you have to wait 5 minutes in the lobby to queue up, 10 minutes in the I don't know, 7 minutes in the pregame lobby or something. I don't know, something crazy, right? Most battle royales take a long time to queue because so many people are trying to queue up and trying to get on your same level. So it ends up taking a while in the lobby, a while in the pregame lobby, and then you have to actually drop from the air, which takes time, which is actually very annoying, and it kind of sometimes goes really slow, right? You drop in, but then what happens if you have multiple rounds in a row where you die really fast? Then you'll just have a whole lot of empty space where you're literally just sitting there, doing nothing, just queuing for like minutes, and you can easily burn through an hour just from dying really fast on spawn. And that's one thing battle royales need to like negate or try to fix. I don't think they can do much about it, because it's kind of like the casualties of a battle royale, you know, can't do much about it. But I think the route that almost every battle royale has taken so far, with like adding like some sort of like feature where you can bring yourself back one time, that's like with Warzone. I mean, like I think Warzone's the only one that actually does it. Yeah, Warzone's the one that really has gulag. I think more battle royales should take in gulag like things. Like maybe Apex might benefit, but I don't know how it would work on their servers. And just, you know, all that stuff, man. It's like, you know, like battle royales are so gimmicky, but like when you get a good round in, I think everyone knows what I'm talking about, but when you get that one good round in, or like not even one good round, when you get multiple good rounds in, battle royales are like the perfect mode. Like they feel so good. Like they feel really good, dude. Like that rush that you get when like you clutch like a 1v1 last circle, or your team is down, but that means they're also down, and like it's just you and the other guy. It's like you're about to pop out of your covers because circle's closing and it's about to close in and it's about to finish you both off, and like you're just like like you're just going in trying to kill him, and then you win and you're like, yeah, let's go. It's like I've never had a game make me feel like that. Not even like Search and Destroy on like COD or whatever, dude. Like you simply can't top that, dude. Battle royales make you feel like triumphant. It makes you feel like, I don't know. It makes you feel like you've like accomplished something when you like win a battle royale, because it is a lot of work when you like play a battle royale. You know, it's a whole lot of mental toll, at least, maybe. Like you're in a room of 100 people, like, and like you survived the nearly, like you basically are the 1 out of 100 that actually made it, dude. You are the 1%, literally. So it's like, oh yeah, it feels great. Now the people that stream battle royales and always get dubs, they don't feel the same way, but that's different. Like the basic what I'm saying is like, yeah, the impact it made on the industry, definitely you can blame battle royales for some mediocre games. At the same time, though, I don't think Battle Royales as a genre is a bad genre, and I think they should stay because it actually forces developers to make big maps to actually put some meaningful changes into their games and actually make it good. And if it's not taken well, then too bad. They didn't do a good enough job. Because, like, if they did a good job, they'd probably get some modicum of success, right? And it's just, yeah, that's really it, man. Like, it's a great genre. A lot of people, you don't have to like it, you know? You don't really have to like it. But you have to acknowledge that it takes a lot of time to make a battle royale, but with all that time put into it, it also pays off if you do it well. Like Apex, like Fortnite, like Warzone, dude. Like they feel like you can take it to like a whole new world, and like you have to fight your way to the top. It's such a great premise, and I think they're gonna stay for a while. I think they're gonna stick around for a while, you know. But anyways, that's really it. Yeah, just like I guess follow my Twitter. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe, like the video, share it to people I guess that might be thinking like, oh man, battle royals are dead. Like I don't know, but like anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Nah, whatever. I'm saying stuff I'm not even freaking keeping. I'm definitely not uploading tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows?